inspiration,
motivation, purpose, fulfilled and abundant life, immortal mindset.
To be the change you wish to see in the world. Mahatma Gandhi. Kindness in words creates confidence. Kindness in thought creates profoundness. Kindness in giving creates love. Lao Tzu.
In an era where selfishness is entangled in the webs of the human heart, arises a call to transcend pettiness and embrace the essence of generosity. In an ancient time, when humanity was lost in the shadows of selfishness, a light shone in the heavens, illuminating hearts thirsty for love and compassion. In the dawn of time, when the essence of humanity was still being shaped, a unique story unfolded, revealing the battle between selfishness and the true understanding of love. There was a time when the darkness of selfishness loomed over humanity, obscuring the light of love and compassion. But behold, a divine revelation emerges, like a radiant sun breaking through dark clouds. In the pages of time, a divine message stood out, bringing forth a revelation that transcends the limits of human knowledge. It is a powerful, profound, and poetic message, capable of piercing even the most hardened hearts. In the beginning, when the flame of life was ignited, the essence of selfishness sowed its roots in the fertile soil of humanity. But amidst the darkness, a light shone, revealing a divine message that transcends words and touches the soul. In the celestial ether, a voice gently echoes, chanting a divine message that challenges all known conceptions. It is a powerful, profound, and poetic message, capable of touching the most sensitive strings of human hearts. In the fabric of time, a divine breath whispers to the ears of humanity, unveiling an ancient secret. True greatness lies in self-renunciation. From the locks of the divine, a voice softly whispered, echoing through the ages. Let go of selfishness and discover the true essence of love dwelling within you. In every heart, a burning flame flickered, but many chose to keep it imprisoned within themselves, consumed by the selfishness that rooted itself as an ancestral inheritance. But behold, a wise voice emerges from the heights of the celestial realms, echoing tenderly amidst the clamor of the world. In the sacred lines of scriptures, a message never before uttered comes to life, like a celestial poem intertwined with the stars. Selfishness, like a dense shadow, obscures the light of love, ensnaring humanity in its claws. But the voice of the Creator resonates, in words laden with grace and wisdom. Awaken, O selfish hearts, to the truth hidden within the depths of altruistic love. For in the renunciation of self lies true freedom and sublime union with the divine. In a universe of interconnectedness, selfishness is like a web that traps the soul. But in the harmony of altruistic love, we find liberation and the true essence of existence. As a lone star shining in the firmament, selfishness seeks only its own light. But oh, hearts thirsty for love, here is the revelation. In selfless giving, we find a brighter and eternal glow. Like a rare flower blooming in the arid desert, selfishness seeks only to satisfy its own desires. But oh, souls hungry for happiness, know that in giving, we find an endless source of abundance. Awaken, O soul bound by selfishness, for true power lies in the ability to give to others. It is in generosity that you will find the strength to transcend the chains of the self. Awaken, O selfish hearts, and find true wealth in giving and in surrender. For the measure of love does not reside in receiving, but in sharing and giving to others. Awaken, O selfish hearts, and find the true essence of life in giving and in serving others. For greatness is revealed in the ability to empty oneself for the common good. Like a lone star shining in the night sky, selfishness seeks only its own brightness. But, oh, souls thirsty for meaning, know that in selfless giving lies the dawn of a fulfilled existence. Just as the moon reflects the light of the sun, selfishness reflects only concern for oneself. But oh, souls thirsty for meaning, know that true greatness is revealed in the ability to reach out and share each other's burdens. Like a rose in its splendor, selfishness closes itself off, denying the sharing of its participation. But, awakened souls, we discover sublime beauty when we offer our fragrances that cross our path. Like a river flowing freely, selfishness follows its own course, indifferent to the needs of others. However, oh, sensitive hearts, true greatness is found on the banks where the waters of generosity meet. Just as a tree extends its branches to welcome all who approach it, true love seeks to nurture and embrace humanity in its entirety. However, selfishness, like a ruthless whirlwind, seeks only the satisfaction of the most petty desires. Like a rushing river, selfishness rushes to fulfill its own desires, blinding its eyes to the needs of those around it. But true greatness is revealed when the heart is moved by love, watering the deserts of the soul with the nectar of empathy. Just as the ocean embraces the shore, true love flows in waves of generosity, reaching every human being thirsting for compassion. But selfishness, like an ebbing tide, seeks only to feel selfish desires without considering the needs of others. Just as the ocean embraces the beach in its infinite generosity, true love envelopes humanity in its welcoming arms. But selfishness, like a rushing current, seeks only to fulfill its own needs, ignoring the cries of the hearts around it. Selfishness is like an eclipse that obscures the beauty of universal love, restricting it to a limited view. But in the expansion of the heart, we unveil a celestial symphony of compassion and empathy, resonating beyond the borders of the self. Selfishness is a shadow that obscures the purity of the human soul, limiting the joy that could be shared. But in opening our arms to others, an infinite horizon of kindness and compassion is revealed. Selfishness is like a prison that confines the human soul, limiting its capacity to love and care. But in freeing oneself from the ego, we find the wings of compassion that lift us to the heights of true purpose. While selfishness feeds the emptiness of existence, love is the divine essence that fills every empty space, like a celestial symphony that enchants the ears and soothes the soul. Selfishness is like a mirror that reflects only the image of my own self, imprisoning the being in an endless pursuit of personal satisfaction. But, oh, restless souls, true fulfillment is found in selflessness, in the renunciation of the ego that allows for a genuine connection with others. Selfishness is an abyss that separates hearts and feeds greed, hindering genuine communion and spiritual growth. But in renouncing selfishness, we find the wings of freedom, soaring to the heights of true fulfillment. Selfishness is a cage that confines the divine essence within each being, limiting the blossoming of love and compassion. But in renouncing selfishness, the wings of true fulfillment are reached, allowing the divine essence to soar to unknown heights. Detach yourself from the chains of selfishness and let love become your essence, like an incessant river that flows generously. For it is in selfless giving that we find true abundance, like a fertile garden that flourishes in every act of kindness. Oh, slumbering humanity, awaken to the harmony of hearts beating in unison, to the symphony of solidarity echoing through the centuries. For in breaking free from the shackles of selfishness, we find the divine essence dwelling within each being. Oh, slumbering humanity, awaken to the dance of empathy, to the anthem of solidarity resonating in every sincere heart. For in transcending selfishness, we become instruments of love in the hands of the Creator. So, troubled hearts, open yourselves to the possibility of seeing beyond yourselves. In the small actions of everyday life, in the shared sorrow, in the wiped tears and clasped hands, lies the transformative power of altruism. Free yourselves from the chains of selfishness and find freedom in selfless giving. For it is in self-denial that space is made for the blossoming of love, like a lush garden where each flower shares its fragrance with the world. Let go of the chains of selfishness and trust that love will radiate in your beings like a radiant sun. For it is in sincere giving that we find fulfillment, the harmony that transcends the limits of my own self. Release yourselves from the bonds of selfishness and let love become the essence of your being, like a gentle perfume that emanates from the petals of a flower. For it is in generous giving that we find true fulfillment, a beauty that transcends the bounds of the self. May the poetry of renunciation echo in every word, in every gesture, in every glance. May our lives be a living testament to the magic that happens when we put ourselves aside and care for others with unconditional love. May selfishness dissolve like morning mist as we embrace the essence of altruistic love. May our hands reach out, our smiles multiply, and our hearts unite in a fraternal embrace. May selfishness be transformed into altruism, like bread transforms into food for the hungry. May our eyes see beyond our own reflection, our hands reach out to care, and our words be songs of encouragement. Let selfishness dissipate like snow under the sun of compassion, allowing the flame of love to ignite within. After all, it is in selfless giving that we find the true meaning of existence. Let the music of generosity resonate in your hearts like a celestial symphony uplifting weary spirits. For it is through sharing that we compose a poem of eternal compassion, transcending words and interpreting the divine essence that resides within us all. Let the music of altruism echo in every fiber of your being, intertwining with celestial melodies. For it is through selfless love that the most beautiful symphony of life is written, its chords echoing throughout eternity. May the poetry of selflessness resonate in every heartbeat, like a celestial melody cradling the weary soul. May our lives be filled with the symphony of altruism, where selfishness is transformed into love and every gesture is a note of compassion. May this message transcend the barriers of time and touch the hearts of all generations. May selfishness be eclipsed by the light of generosity, and may each act of love be a stanza of hope in a world yearning for compassion. May the poetry of generosity turn every act into unforgettable verses, where selfishness becomes a distant memory and brotherhood flourishes like an enchanted garden. May the poetry of renunciation echo in every act of love, in every gesture of generosity. For it is not in self-satisfaction, but in selflessness that we find the true essence of life, the divine harmony that connects us to one another. May the poetry of renunciation echo in every muscle, in every heartbeat. May our lives become melodies of kindness, with verses of love written between the lines of every encounter. May the message of this day find resonance in every fiber of your being, inspiring a profound and lasting transformation. May selfishness be overcome by the power of love, so that every gesture, every glance, and every word are poetic expressions of altruism. May this message penetrate the depths of your being, awakening a burning desire to serve and love. May selfishness be dispelled by the light of love, so that every gesture is a poem of compassion and every glance is a promise of generosity. May this message echo in every corner of the earth, awakening dormant hearts and inspiring inner transformation. May selfishness dissipate like morning mist, and may love flourish in every interaction, like an enchanted garden of generosity. For in detachment from selfishness, we find the fullness of life, the divine grace that envelopes us and the true essence of love. May the message of selfishness turn the pages of an old book as we embrace the eternal message of altruistic love. May our journey be marked by the light we share and the legacy of kindness we leave behind. For in the transmutation of selfishness into love, we become reflections of the divine image, spreading rays of hope and restoring the lost beauty of the world. For in renouncing selfishness, we find liberation to soar toward the true essence of humanity. May our lives be a song of harmony, where selfishness dissipates and love flourishes in every gesture. May this message resonate in the deepest recesses of our souls, igniting the spark of altruistic love that resides within each of us. And thus, transformed by the power of love, may we illuminate the world with the beauty of a generous humanity. May this message resonate as a call to awaken from the slumber of selfishness, and may we become beings of light, radiating generosity, compassion, and love in every moment of our lives. May this be our mission, our sacred inheritance, and our eternal legacy. May this message transcend the limits of the human mind, echoing in the souls of all generations. May we tread a luminous path, where selfishness fades away and love flourishes abundantly. May this be our sacred inheritance, the transformed message that guides our steps toward unity and unconditional love. May the prophecy of love that transcends selfishness be fulfilled, leading us to true spiritual fulfillment. May this be our sacred inheritance, the eternal message that guides our steps toward spiritual wholeness. May selfishness be left behind, and may love become the essence that unites us as one human family. May this be our sacred inheritance, the message that guides us on humanity's journey. May selfishness dissipate like morning mist, and may love become the unifying force that transcends all boundaries and leads us to true unity. Inspiration. Motivation. Purpose. Fulfilled and abundant life. The mortal mindset